welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris and I'm the Batman statue collector right here on YouTube, and today I'm going to be reacting. I'm going to be talking about my hits or misses from the brand new Prime 1 Studio Next Level 5 Part 2. And of course, they did actually announce a part 3, which is really, really cool. I'm going to start off really quick with one of my biggest hits was the format. It was fast paced. It was an hour long. It was get to the point, not a lot of filler. I think they did a really, really good job. It kept me entertained. It kept the audience entertained. I want to thank everybody that tuned in with us as we live reacted to that. Again, you guys were awesome. And so that was a big, big perk for me. A big, big hit was the format. I think they did a really, really nice job with that. A big miss right off the bat is the format where they don't always say what the scales are going to be. I feel like that is something that we need to know as collectors. We need to know so we can plan ahead, because obviously we talked about this on the last show, that clearly the direction with the economy, the way that things are going, people are not buying like they used to be. They are not buying as many third scales. They are not buying the luxurious items as much as they used to. And so people are cutting back a little bit. And in turn, Prime 1 is doing a lot more quarter scales. Now, quarter scale was always the Sideshow thing. That was always, so I don't know exactly how they're able to do this. I don't know exactly how they're able to swing it, but that's exactly what they're doing. Obviously, people are going to buy at that quarter scale price point, maybe more so than the third scale, let's be honest. So I think it's a very, very smart business move. However, of course, I'm a third scale collector, so that does make it a little bit difficult on me. But I'm very excited for collectors that are going to be getting these things in quarter scale. And so I just want to know, though, what it's going to be. So when they tease things, you know, like all these throne pieces, are they all going to be in quarter scale? Are they going to offer some? Because obviously this John Constantine, if you've been following the channel, they offer it in third scale and quarter scale, which I think is awesome. But I want to know which pieces are going to do that. I want to know which one of these new reveals are going to be in what scale. Now, sometimes they tell us, sometimes they don't. So again, that's a big miss for me, is the the gray area there of not knowing, because I want to plan ahead for my collection. I want to know, okay, I'm going to get this piece in quarter scale, this piece in third scale, and so on. So those are my two big hits and misses right off the bat. But now, of course, we're going to get into the pieces. Now, I'm going to focus on the Batman pieces. I'm going to focus on the DC pieces here because, again, that is what I collect, and that's what I know a lot of you tune in for. A lot of great pieces from Jurassic Park and anime and different things. But obviously, it is one of those things where I am very excited about the Batman stuff. Now, the big, giant hit for me right off the bat was the Poison Ivy piece. The Poison Ivy, and again, this is a throne piece, so I'm guessing it's going to be quarter scale. Again, we're not exactly sure. I've, again, been kind of told quarter scale. I think Prime 1 maybe confirmed quarter scale, but at the same time, are they going to offer it in 1/3? I want a 1/3. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. However, I think even at quarter scale, I would probably buy it because I think it's really, really good. It's got that vegetation feel. It's very different. It's very stylized. I kind of said it looks like cabbage. I think that's a compliment. I think it does look like cabbage. It's vegetation. It looks really, really stunning from the images and the video that I've seen of her. And so I'm very, very excited to have this piece in my collection. I think the portraits look phenomenal, beautiful, sexy, and I love the kissing portrait. Again, there's so much going on with this piece, and I'm very intrigued by it. It's a piece that I didn't see coming, and I think that, again, I think it's definitely going to end up in the Batcave for sure. But again, time will tell. I'm very, very excited about that piece. I think it's really, really cool. Another hit for me, but not for me necessarily, is The Dark Knight Returns. I think this is going to be very, very popular among collectors. You guys know that I don't love that that art, that story. The story is okay, but I've never been a big fan of Frank Miller's art. However, I'm just happy for collectors. So that is a hit for me. Am I going to collect it? Probably not. The quarter scale Joker, the quarter scale Batman, the quarter scale Superman. That's right. Again, going back to quarter scale, that's what people are, I think, are going to be buying more than likely. So again, Prime 1's being very, very smart. Whereas I think all of those pieces would have been third scale in the past, but clearly they have the license or the ability to make quarter scale. So that's very exciting for collectors. Prime 1 quality in quarter scale. It's very, very exciting stuff. Again, it's not for me. But I'm very, very happy for collectors. I think these look phenomenal. I know a lot of people are very, very pumped about this indeed. Now, speaking of quarter scale, probably the biggest, by far the biggest news of the evening was, of course, the Hush Batman and Superman in quarter scale. This guy right here is going to be in quarter scale. The Superman, that's right, the sold out, the long sold out, the sought after piece where people are paying thousands, $2,000, $3,000 for this Superman is now going to be in quarter scale. Do you guys know how many they're going to sell of this thing? It is going to blow our minds. I just think it's very, very smart. I think it's very, very brilliant, of course, that Prime 1 is doing this. Yes, is it going to tick off some third scale collectors? Yes. But I don't care. I could care less because it's one of those things where we should be happy for everyone. Be happy for your fellow collector. Be happy that somebody's going to get this Superman in quarter scale because that's exactly what people have been asking for years. For years, people have been asking for the quarter scale, and so I'm very, very happy for them. And yes, I can see where that might make some third scale collectors unhappy. But that's just the way it is, guys. You can argue, you can complain, you can be mad, you can get out your pitchfork. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, that's what you bought. Be happy with what you bought. If you want to get the quarter scale one, then guess what? Sell your third scale. There's going to be somebody that wants it in third scale. I still think the third scale is the best scale on the market. I still feel like it is the best wow factor, the best bang for your buck. But am I going to get some quarter scale pieces? I am, because I love quarter scale too. But I prefer third scale. So am I unhappy about this decision? No, I'm not unhappy at all. I might even sell this. I might get the quarter scale. I don't know. I'm thinking about the quarter scale Superman because it's a piece that I've always wanted. I still feel like it is the quintessential, the best Superman ever done. And so, yeah, I'm very, very pumped about it. I'm excited. I'm excited for collectors. And so I feel like it is a major, major hit for everyone. Absolutely. Another piece that was another DC piece announced is, of course, the Batman, Batman 89. We saw it already, but man, this new teaser looked really great. Obviously, it was a much bigger kind of profile video. They talked about, making the Michael Keaton one. I love it. This is a day one order for me. I'm still not sure about the Michael Keaton. I'm still not sure if I want just the Bruce Wayne. But let's be honest, I probably will get it. I probably will. But man, the Batman I'm really excited about. So again, that's third scale. That's Blitzway. I'm going to order it. No doubt about it. I can't wait to have it as part of my collection with my Catwoman or Catwomen because I'm going to get multiples. But I cannot wait. I cannot wait to have that Keaton piece in my collection again. We were teased him by Prime 1 6 years ago. And it's finally going to happen. Finally going to happen thanks to Blitzway. Of course, there are a few more. Of course, City of Bain, which is another incredible throne piece. I believe it's going to be quarter scale. It looks very much like my David Finch Bain, and I'm very, very happy with that. So I don't know if I'm going to need a Bain on throne, but there's also a Flashpoint Batman, and I'm not sure who the other character is. Maybe some of you can school me on that. But it looks intimidating. It looks massive. And again, it's a great, great storyline, City of Bain. And so I think this looks phenomenal. Will it be one that I get in quarter scale? I just don't know. Again, I'm going to have to really weigh that out because, again, I'm really happy with my third scale that I have now. But it still looks very, very cool. And our good friend Kelvin from the groups and Shock Toys and everything else, he did confirm, I just saw tonight, that he confirmed that you can buy those pieces separately. So that's going to be great, great news for collectors. Then, of course, we also have a brand new Dark Knights metal piece, which is also very exciting. It's the Murder Machine, which is great. Actually, I just saw somebody post that they were hoping that they would make Murder Machine, but they are. They're going to be making Murder Machine as part of that incredible Dark Knights metal lineup. Again, not a piece for me. It's not a piece that I'm ever going to get, but I am happy for collectors that are wanting that piece and, again, going to complete that incredible, incredible lineup from Prime 1 Studio. Another one that I was kind of ho-hum about just because it's me, but it's that Jack Kirby Darkseid. I think it looks great. I think the throne looks phenomenal. It's just not necessarily my thing. It's not necessarily something that I'm going to collect. So for me, it's a bit of a miss. I love the different portraits. I love that they did the Kirby style. I think that's a nice tribute. Definitely have modern textures, Prime 1 elements, which is phenomenal. Again, Throne series. So this is obviously going to be in quarter scale, right? So a lot of quarter scale collectors are going to be very, very happy about that, I think. from top to bottom, all of these pieces looked really, really good. And again, I just want to tip my hat to Prime 1. I love this. This is my favorite things of the year. I love it. I love the next level events. I think it's the production on these things are top notch, the best in the business. I love that they're showing the behind the scenes stuff. That's a big, big hit for me. The artist, big, big hit for me. I think they're doing a phenomenal job. I love Prime 1. I love what Prime 1 does. I love the variety. I don't always like the time it takes to get it in hand. 2 or 3 years is a long time, where some of the excitement does wane. A big miss for me for this show is we still haven't seen that Killer Croc versus Batman. I don't know if they're retooling it. I don't know if they scrapped it. I think that was maybe 3 shows ago. So I'm not as optimistic about that piece coming to fruition. But man, so many amazing Batman DC pieces were shown, which is very, very exciting stuff. But again, the biggest hit for me was the Ivy. I mean, by far the Ivy. I love the Ivy. I was not expecting her. I think she looks stunning. I think the portraits look phenomenal. So again, that's my biggest hit. But I do want to turn it over to you guys. What do you guys think? What pieces stood out to you? And it doesn't have to just be DC and Batman. If it's other stuff that you saw, like John Wick announcement, that was exciting. Jurassic Park, again, just the Terminator. All of those things looked really, really good. But again, I know a lot of you are here for the Batman stuff, so that's what I'm talking about today. But please let me know which ones that you're excited about. There was some great video game stuff. There was some Witcher stuff that was really cool in third scale, so that's very, very exciting. I know Yennefer fans are very excited. Of course, Matt T was on the show, while we were watching. So I don't know. I'm excited. I'm pumped. I love this showcase. And again, we have part 3 coming up, which is crazy. It's all part of Prime 1 Studios' 10th anniversary, which is incredibly, incredibly exciting. And again, I cannot thank you enough for tuning in with me for that live show. Man, I love those live shows. It was fun. Thanks for sticking with me with the bad audio. I apologize for that with the audio issues. But anyway, thank you guys so very much. I love each and every one of you. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you all have a very, very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, all of that good stuff. Hope you're staying warm. Hope you're well. Hope you travel safe. And all I ask this holiday season is you be good to one another. Be good to your neighbors. Be helpful where you can. And, take some of the hate and put it off your shoulder. We don't have time for it. We don't have time for the hate. Just be good to one another and love your neighbor. Anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.